The super rich live their lives in a world of their own. Imagine being able to buy anything you want, and it doesn't make a dent in your bank account. Take Elon Musk, for example. He's currently worth $400 billion. Or Jeff Bezos, he's worth $150 billion. For either, dropping $50 million on a new house represents the same amount of money as me taking my wife out for dinner. Welcome to Lives of the Super Rich, where we delve into the extravagant and opulent world of the ultra-wealthy. These individuals live in a world far removed from our own, where desires are fulfilled with a flick of the wrist and possessions are limited only by imagination. Join us as we explore their lavish lifestyles, from private jets and mega mansions to exclusive events and extravagant purchases. Money is no object for these titans, and we're here to bring you a glimpse into their extraordinary lives. If you're fascinated by the world of the super rich, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exclusive content. When I grew up, I had my own bedroom, but we had one kitchen and one television room. The super rich, well, they're slightly different. They live in mega mansions, built to keep them entertained with everything they need. These mansions are often so big, they contain bedroom suites with a large bedroom, his and hers walk-in wardrobes, his and her bathrooms, and they're both often the same size as my house. As for living rooms, they'll have multiple, depending on what they're doing that day. Everything from a movie theater to watch the latest movie, a games room to play pool, or their favorite video game, ballrooms for entertaining, swimming pools and gyms, and even in some cases, a recording studio. What's more, generally the super rich will live in these huge mansions during the week, and at the weekend they head out to their weekend houses in the countryside. Take the super rich living in New York. They might not live in the biggest mega mansions in the world, but they more than make up for it with their weekend houses in the Hamptons. In the past, the super rich lived in mansions. Today, they live in mega mansions, and they're not scared of getting out their checkbook to secure exactly what they want. Take this mega mansion in LA's Bel Air, for example. It's currently the largest and most expensive house for sale in the US. The mega mansion, abruptly called The One, has taken workers nearly 10 years to complete. The simply vast home was designed by renowned Los Angeles architect Paul McLean and sits on an 8-acre site that has views that overlook the city and boasts a simply ridiculous 105,000 square feet of living space. For a bit of comparison, the White House is only 50,000 square feet, so this is nearly twice the size and only suitable for the super rich. Inside the mega mansion is enough space for 21 bedrooms and 42 bathrooms, a commercial-grade catering kitchen, 6 elevators, a library, cigar room, candy room, a 4-lane bowling alley, a 25-seat movie theater, a putting green, a wellness center, and a gym to include all the latest fitness machines. There's also a beauty salon, a juice bar, and tennis courts too. The wellness center contains both a spa with a sauna, a steam room, massage rooms and treatment rooms, and a full-size gym containing a full range of gym equipment to support you when you want to build up a sweat. Once you're ready to get ready for a night out, you can relax and cool off in one of the 7 swimming pools and get ready for your own beauty session. Currently, it's priced at $500 million. This is a mega mansion reserved only for the super rich. Across the pond in London, it's no different. The super rich are buying up property faster than ever before. However, rather than building new, they're combining properties into one. Take John Caldwell as an example. John made his fortune through the mobile phones company, Phones for You, which he sold for £1.5 billion in 2006. Since then, Caldwell has been on a spending spree across the world. However, it's his new home in London that set the world alight, given its status as the most expensive property in the UK. Rather than buying a new house in London, Caldwell bought 2 adjoining houses and knocked them together. In 2012, Caldwell bought the 43,000 square foot mega mansion, Ancaster House, and the neighboring property from Prince Geoffrey Bolkiah, the brother and Sultan of Brunei, for £87 million. He then spent the next few years working out what he wanted to do with the 2 properties before embarking on a £65 million refurbishment of the Grade 2 listed property in one of the world's most exclusive postcodes in London's Mayfair. No expense was spared in the refurbishment, and as a result, the project was both delayed and nearly £10 million over budget. However, the result, well, it's definitely a mega mansion, designed and built for the super rich, with a price tag today of over £250 million. The property comes with 15 bedroom suites spread over 8 floors, 10 living rooms, and an underground basement with a swimming pool, sauna, kitchen, hairdressing salon, nightclub, games room, cinema, mechanical car stacker, and a 120-capacity ballroom. The centerpiece of the 15-bedroom house is a Thai-themed entertaining room based on Caldwell's favorite food, with a river filled with hand-picked African cichlid fish, all set beneath a foul cherry tree with pink blossoms. However, the most difficult feature of the house is the car stacker lift, which is visible from within the house through strong glass, keeping his vintage motor cars on display. The car stacker has been designed to take 8 cars from street level to storage at the press of a button. The super rich, well, they also have weekend homes where they can escape the city and head to the countryside. Take the Hamptons, for example, the land of beaches and expensive boutique stores. Every weekend, the super rich of New York take to the Hamptons for a weekend break. Here, you'll find some of the most expensive weekend homes on the planet. Take this mega house, known as Milestone on Meadow Lane, the street dubbed as Billionaire's Lane, because of the number of houses that only the super rich can afford. How much is Milestone? A cool $175 million. Well, what do you get for your cool $175 million? Well, for starters, you get a 15,521 square foot mansion sat on an 8-acre plot with Shinnecock Bay to one side and the Atlantic Ocean to the other, a private deep-water dock, and an abundance of amenities, including a tennis court and a baseball court too. Inside the mansion, you'll find 11 bedrooms, 12 full bathrooms, and 4 half bathrooms, 6 living rooms, and even a games and cinema room. If the inside was impressive, wait until you check out the stunning views across the bay and the 2 golf greens, each with its own course and a golf cart path between the 2. If you think that this is just how the super rich live in the USA, think again. The super rich continually break new boundaries when it comes to their desires. Take Mukesh Ambani, the Indian billionaire who is the managing director of Reliance Industries, India's biggest company. According to Forbes, Mukesh is the richest person in Asia with a net worth of $150 billion, and he's the 11th richest person in the world. When thinking about a new house in early 2000, Mukesh wanted to design something for the future, and so Antilla is named after a mythical island believed to be in the Atlantic Ocean near Portugal and Spain, was born. Construction started in 2004, and the Ambani family moved into the home in late 2011. The result is probably the largest and most expensive private residence on the planet today. The house, which was designed in such a way that the grand structure can withstand an earthquake of magnitude 8 on the Richter scale and stands 27 stories tall, with over 400,000 square feet of living space, with amenities such as 3 helipads, air traffic control, a 168-car garage, a ballroom, 9 high-speed elevators, a 50-seat theater, terrace garden, swimming pool, spa, health center, a temple, and a snow room that spits out snowflakes from the wall. The skyscraper mansion is one of the world's largest and most elaborate private homes. While what's inside is top secret, what we do know is that it's only got 27 floors, which is not actually that many given its 173 meters or 568 feet height. However, this can be explained due to the fact that most floors are double height, with some as much as 3 or 4 times higher than normal. We also know that massive buildings need an army of workers to support the family, over 600 in total, that live in the property just to carry out its maintenance. If you thought the inside was impressive though, the outside is just as impressive too, and contains vegetation attached to the sides of the building that's supposed to absorb sunlight in order to keep the interior as cool as possible, without the use of air conditioning. While the Indian billionaire Mukesh Ambani's home is truly huge, the center of Mumbai is not where I'd like to live. Personally, I'd prefer the countryside, and a view of the ocean too. For me, Villa La Leopolda on the south coast of France is one of my favorite homes outside the USA. Villa La Leopolda is effectively a $1.2 billion holiday home. The mansion is owned by Brazilian-born Lily Safra and is only used at weekends, as Lily Safra lives in the penthouse in Monaco. That said, the vast villa is surrounded by breathtaking hills in southern France while overlooking the French Riviera. The mansion was originally built on its current incarnation from 1929 to 1931 by an American architect, Ogden Codman Jr. on an estate once owned by King Leopold II of Belgium. While the mansion was used as a hospital during the war and later fell into disrepair, it was bought by the Lebanese-born Brazilian banker Edmond Safra in 1987 to be used as a summer house where they could entertain their guests. Villa Leopolda is set across 18 acres of land and is built across 29,000 square feet to include 19 bedrooms, each with its own ensuite bathroom and outdoor terrace. The home features several living rooms and dining rooms too, on the ground floor, with an interior that includes both swimming pools, a tennis court, a helipad, and exterior staircases for easy travel from one spot to another. In 2008, the Russian billionaire tried to buy it for nearly 400 million euros. However, he was forced to pull out due to the financial crisis. Today, the home is for sale, but the price, well, it's increased substantially towards the billion-dollar level. If you've enjoyed this collection of homes from the super rich, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos that we love to produce.